Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you're having a good one. So, as you all know, we have released a new product called the Grow My Bag Crypto Tracker. This tracker enables you to actually enter in your purchases from virtually any wallet, virtually any exchange. Not all, but virtually any. What this does is it will enable you to track your purchases across multiple wallets. And so you have one place to check your whole portfolio, or as we call them, check all our bags in one place. Now, this does not connect to any exchange. The software does not connect to any wallet that you might have. Instead, you are entering in that data manually. And there's a reason for that. A lot of us want to save our data without interacting with a third party. The only third party that you're interacting with in this case is actually CoinGecko. That's where we're getting our live market data. Now, we have the file open. Let me show you how it starts. The file opens, and the first thing that you'll see is some active content has been disabled. Click for more details. And you can click that if you wish, and you can see what your security settings are because that's what it'll take you to. For us, we're going to enable the content. Before I do this, I do want to say that our workbook does implement macros. We use macros for certain things, such as enabling you to actually click and create a new line for a new purchase or remove the last line from your list. So the reason why we do that is because you want to be able to enable things going across the board. And that enables you to actually track everything and enables us to actually perform the calculations necessary for all the data that we're going to give you, which we will show you a little bit later. We should start on this tab, Get Started. Why? Because it gives you a lot of instructions, a lot of insights into what's going on, including our use of macros. The first thing that we're going to do is enable that content from CoinGecko. And you'll click Enable Content, and it'll go and it'll grab and refresh the content that's there. That's where you see all of the circles right here saying my computer is going out to the internet, interacting with CoinGecko, and updating certain data. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to notice on the Purchases tab, or from here, you could actually click this, and what this will do is it'll bring you to the Purchases tab and then enter in a new line in that Purchases tab so that you can enter in a new purchase or a new sale. We're not going to click that because there's something I want to show you. The first thing that you're going to see is going to be sample data. And you might see several lines of sample data in your particular workbook. Now, in this case, I've got 2 lines of sample data. I don't want to use this sample data just yet. I also don't want to alter it just yet because I'd like to show you a couple of things. So remember, we've got Bitcoin here, Ethereum, and we've got all the data attached to it. And you can go across and you can see that, wow, we're actually giving you a whole bunch of information, including our GMB X factor. That's the X factor that tells you the number that must be multiplied and added to today's current rate for this coin to reach or reobtain its all-time high. That's actually useful data, and I'm sure that if you purchase this, you've seen me on my various videos using this number to understand better what a particular coin is doing. Now, before we change anything, let's go over to the visual dashboard. This dashboard gives you a lot of information about the coins that you've purchased as well as current market information. So for example, we've purchased 2 as sample data, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And here is everything that we've purchased and how much it costs. Now, when you click on, let's suppose I only want to select one of these, I would click this to say I want to deselect one, or that'll give us one, or select both, remove the other. You can see how this moves you around. What you'll also see, well, you have to have at least one selected to see any data over here and over here. So what you'll see is every time you click, you will see the information change up here, over here in this table, and over here in this table. These are your bags that you have listed. Then you also have your bag performance. Now, when we made these purchases, these pretend purchases, we made these pretend purchases so that you would see that, hey, I made the purchase down here. It's now worth this. I'm moving in the right direction. And sometimes I hope that that's what happens with you, but sometimes you can move negatively as well. Now, something else that we give you on this visual dashboard are the top 25 winners by market cap and the top 25 losers by market cap. And this is based on the top 250 coins listed on CoinGecko. Now, what else happens? You go over to the regular dashboard and you can see the same information, but if you want to see details, this gives you the details on your purchases. Now, let's go back over to the purchases tab. On your first, instead of actually deleting these rows, don't delete these rows, just go inside here and type in the coin that you want. So I'm going to change this first coin to be, let's say, Polygon. And as you can see, as soon as you start typing, you'll see a whole bunch of coins listed that kind of match what you're typing. I know I want Polygon. I will select Polygon. I can verify that I've selected the right coin by matching the symbol, matching the coin ID. If you notice, there's an error in this table. Why? Because the data has not refreshed yet. Don't worry about that. The data refreshes every 10 minutes. There's another way to refresh the data, and I'll show you that in a moment. But let's go across and see what else I would normally enter. I'd enter the date of the purchase. We can change the date to 8/5/2024. It was a buy. I used Coinbase Wallet. And as you can see, I can select from a plethora of wallets. When it comes to exchanges, I can select a plethora of exchanges. But I'm selecting Coinbase Wallet as my wallet, and as my exchange or centralized exchange or DEX, I'm selecting Coinbase Exchange. The quantity that I purchased for Polygon, let's call it 100. I know the price of Polygon when I purchased it. It was, for a sample, was 49 cents. Great. So it's 49 cents per, right? And then the fee that I paid was 97 cents. And I should say 0.97. And there you go. Now, why did I purchase at that point? Did my own research. Now, as you can tell, since we started entering this information, the data actually refreshed, and you can see that because the rank of that particular coin has now changed. Also, what has changed has been all of the other calculated data that we give you. And this is all calculated data. We give you the cost of the coin, which I put as $49, which I should not have. The cost of the coin. Oh yeah, no, I purchased 100. It should be $49. That's an all-around purchase of the coin. Cumulative sum as of right now, meaning how much did this transaction actually cost me? Guess what? It's $49 plus the 97-cent fee that I also had to pay, so it's $49.97. The quote right now is 41 cents, so that says that the market dropped on me when I made this purchase, and you can see that the current value is $41, and you can go across and you can pretty much read this yourself, right? Now, something else that winds up happening when this refreshes, your visual dashboard should have refreshed, but it didn't. That's okay. You could automatically go here, click refresh dashboard, and everything refreshes as it's supposed to. You would click this to also select both coins, and now you have ETH and Matic, and everything jives the way it's supposed to. Something else that you can do, so let's suppose I only clicked one, because you might have several coins listed here. This will actually also provide you a scroll mechanism so that you could scroll up and down so you can see what it is that you've purchased. Something else that you can do is you can say, well, I've selected a few up and down the scroll, but I want to turn that off. I can simply click this button, and now everything is selected again, and you're starting from scratch. Simple as that. Something else that happens. Now let's go over to the regular dashboard. The regular dashboard is the same information. However, it's going to give it to you in a detail view and not a visual view. And we give you those two views so you can see the difference as to what's going on. Additional tab information is, here's the GMB X Factor. These are the coins up to 250. We go all the way up to the top 250 coins based on market cap to give you the additional information of the GMB X Factor. Again, the GMB X Factor is a multiplier applied to the current quote of an asset to determine the growth needed to return to its all-time high. This metric is crucial for gauging the potential distance as a digital asset must traverse to regain its peak values. Incorporating the GMB X Factor into your investment risk framework can provide deeper insights into the market dynamics and help refine your investment strategies. That's why we created it and gave it to you, so that you can work smarter as you do your own research. What's next? What else do we give you? Out of the top 250 coins, we also give you the top 250 winners as well as the top 250 losers. Now that changes every 10 minutes. The data gets refreshed from CoinGecko. Now, in order for this to work, you can understand each one of these top things. You're obviously the name of the coin, the symbol of the coin, the rank of the coin, the current quote for that coin, the 24-hour movement. Obviously, these are the losers, so they're all going to be negative. Or actually, sometimes I've seen that you go down the list and down here as you see +1, 0, that means the market is doing incredibly well. But these are the charts that I show you almost every day on my daily videos on YouTube and on growmybag.tv. If you go over to the all-time high, this is the number that this coin made. It's its all-time peak number. Then we have the all-time change from that high. So it's down, this particular coin, Nero, is down 22% from its all-time high. Its current price is 22.9 cents. Its all-time high was 29 cents. So the GMB X Factor for this particular coin is 0.27x. So if you multiply 0.27x and add that to its current quote, you will get its all-time high. That's the distance. So now you can actually calculate using your own calculations that say, what do I think the chances are for this particular coin to actually realize that GMB X Factor? And if I believe that that is good, maybe I want to buy that coin or maybe not, but it enables me to actually perform calculations and better understand the market movement for this particular digital asset. The market cap is exactly that, the market cap for that particular coin. Now, all of this is actually useful as you start to look at how you want to invest, what you want to invest in, so on and so forth. Now, mind you, this table is for losers, this table is for winners. This table gives you the top 250 coins by market cap as listed by CoinGecko, and gives you that additional information as the GMB X Factor. Again, enabling you to better research the coins that are out there. So you can take a look at the popular coins such as Bitcoin, Ethereum. Here's XRP. We just had big news about that. You also have Doge and all the other coins up to 250. Yes, this list will include the stable coins such as USDT and USDC respectively. And you're not expecting that much of a move in those, right? Because they're both pegged to the dollar. Now, I hope that this particular tool enables you to better track and better understand your market movements. If you have any further questions, drop them on growmybag.tv and we can get back to you about that, as well as we have weekly videos that go on at 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. Usually I missed this past Friday because I was a little bit ill and I wasn't feeling all that great. So I missed this past Friday. But usually between Mondays and Fridays, we've got those nightly videos where it's actually live and people interact with me in that fashion, all via chat real fast. Then on Sundays, I do what's another live show called the Sunday Roundup. The Sunday Roundup, we do the same thing, but we're looking at the past week's events and then looking forward at the coming week's events to see how our bags will perform, that we think they'll perform. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I hope you like our new tool. You can purchase it at growmybag.tv /crypto-tracker. Hope you have a great one. Bye-bye.